What's going on, you guys? My name is Jono. Thank you so much for checking out our channel. This is the Jono, Will, and Chuy channel. I'm going to be doing a solo starting a solo series with you today just to provide you guys with a little bit more content. I've been wanting to do a player career mode, and I've decided on the player that I'm going to do. And without further ado, to not waste your time, this is not a channel full of gimmicks. This is a channel full of FIFA content. I'm going to reveal him to you. This is a player who plays for what I think is one of the most prestigious clubs in the MLS, and he's 16 years old. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring him up through the MLS, maybe get loaned out, maybe come back, play. Maybe we just start right off playing for this team. And then over time, we're hopefully going to develop into a player that can be shipped off to Europe, get some playing time in the U.S. men's national team. There's some information for you. And then come back and retire in the MLS. I think that'd be a whole lot of fun. That's the goal. And without further ado, here we are. So we're playing with Vargas. He plays for Seattle. A couple years ago, I think it was last year. During COVID, I'm sorry. There was some players out for Seattle, and they had to bring in a bunch of youth academy products, and Vargas kind of busted onto the scene at that point. So we are going to be playing with him. I'm going to start off with getting some training together. I think the first thing I want to do to keep this realistic, because I could just go and do all the hard difficulty stuff and just play it until I get them all to A's. But I think to just replicate the idea of, you are who your coaches are, like you have to have good coaching. We're just going to only select things off of the suggested. So we're going to do that. We're going to do around the will. Might go ahead and do hard counterattacking scenarios because it's suggested. Let's see. Defending scenarios hard because it's suggested. And I'm not sure. Do I only get one of these? I want to do the timed. And I think that might be all that we're given. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to roll with. I'm going to play these this first time. I'm going to try to do as good as I can. I am not the best at playing. I don't often play these little practice things. So, let's see. Dribble around players and dummies to collect trophies as fast as possible. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Vargas. There we go. How fast can you go? How fast can you go? Oh, gotta go back this way. Come get me, bro. Alright. Oh, out of zone. Dang it. I think I'm doing pretty good. For the most part. Oof. Till then, I was doing pretty good. Come on, man. He's 16. Go easy on him. All right. I think we're going to get an A on this one. Actually, we've already gotten an A. That's good. Nice. Get around the guy. Get around him. Go get the ball. Go get the ball. There we go. Ooh, cut it back. Ooh. All right. Well, we got an A. Let's go on to the next one. I'd love to just get an A on all these. Be great. I do want to keep it realistic. It's, not every player can just turn into a 90 overall. So I want to make sure that this is somewhat realistic. Not just. Not just, turning into a 90 overall. And I think you kind of can, in playing player career modes, you can kind of do that. So, all right, there we go. Let's get this thing going, boys. Come on. Don't be offsides. Play him through to the hole out left. Could have gotten some points there. We dropped some instead. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna get an A on this one. You go fouling him, Vargas. There you go. There you go. What you got? What you got? Take it. Take it. Take it. Play it out wide. Good. Oh, gave it away. Is that new? I'm about to get used to the. I'm about to spend some time with the players. See if I can't get to know some of the boys we're working with. Get to know our teammates. Know who we want to pass it to. Who we want to ask to pass it to us. By the way, if you do me a favor, hop in the comments. Say hey. Oh, we got a B. I'll take that. I think I'll take that. Hop in the comments. Say hey. Let me know what kind of career modes you want to see in the future. We are going to be doing some together. Me and the boys, Will and Chuy, and we'll also be doing, some separate. I'm trying to convince Chuy to do some by himself, as well as some more content. Maybe, mixing it up. Me and Chuy doing one, me and Will doing one, or just all of us doing a bunch of them together. I don't know, but just let me know what you guys want to see. We'd love to do some stuff that you guys have suggested. Also subscribe, like this video. if it gets 20 likes, this is a new, very new channel. So if it gets 20 likes, I'll put 3 episodes out this week of this. I'm only planning on putting 2 out a week of this career mode. So yeah, we can crank it up a little bit if you guys show some love to it. More than willing to do that. Come on. All right. I think we're going to get at least a B on this one, which is great. When I was in grade school, that would have been more than okay with me. Oh, sweet. Got an A. High five. All right, lobbed through passes. Now, this is one that I should be pretty good at. There we go. Got some points. Wasn't very good, but points nonetheless. More points. Oh, not what I was supposed to do. Supposed to go this way. And then this way. All right. Oh, come on. I was going on the goal. What are you doing? Jeez, I gave that one to me. I think I messed that up somehow. Here we go. Now, oh, what? I'm not sure that I know where I messed up on that. Outside of them wanting me to score, maybe. There we go. Put that in the back of the net. There we go. There's 1,000 points. I got it now. I got it. Is this guy supposed to take it all the way in? I'm thinking. Oh, I see. They want me to lob that one, the second ball as well. There's another one. All right, I think I'm in a B. Ooh. Come on. Let's go, Vargas. Oh, I didn't lob that. Oof, that was horrible, but it went in. It went in anyway, and because of that, we got an A. And I think just like that, we're done. And we ought to be able to set this up as a preset 1. All right. And we ought to be able to roll with that for a while. I think that will be, I think that'll be good. By the way, we do have a sponsor for this episode. It's this beer. I can't really reveal the brand because they might get mad at me. I'm not sure. Really not sure how that works because I don't actually have a sponsor. I do think on these, on the activities here, I'm going to focus on, he's such a young kid. You would think that he's probably going to be quiet in the locker room, not really a leader. So more just like a virtuoso type situation, or heartbeat. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna go with virtuoso, but if you want me to do heartbeat, I will. And if you really want me to get crazy and go be a maverick, I'll do that as well. I don't mind at all. It's just as exciting to me, either which way. Don't know much about the player, so we can decide that together. I am going to focus on investments in this. I think that's a really cool part of this game. I'm really pumped up that it's in there. Hopefully we'll get to do that soon. But let's see if we cannot just get moving forward here. Dig into the preseason, maybe get some playing time, figure out if we're going to get any playing time. I think right now we're in the reserves. Stop simulation. I forgot to train. So there's that. Got it done. Very nice. Wow, finishing went way up. Which is good because I would love to score some goals in this series. I think that would be entertaining for all of us. We are cinnamon after all. I do think that that would be okay for us, or should be a goal for us to score goals. Oh wow, Jesus Ferreira headed to Hoffenheim. How do you say it? All right, looks like we got a game coming up. I'm really pumped up about that. We are 11 minutes in here. We ought to be able to play a couple games. I want to keep episodes about 30 minutes long. Don't really want to go too far over that. I am trying to not have to do any editing right now. I do have a day job. So do Will and Chuy. So we're trying to do everything. We're trying to put enough content out there to entertain you guys and to get our channel going. And at some point, we enjoy editing, and we enjoy the effect that editing has on the project. And it looks like we're getting stuff in at the 82nd minute. Good, let's do this thing. We enjoy the effect that it has, and what editing can do for a series. I think it really allows you to present it in a way that's very entertaining, almost slapstick comedy like, just where it's like action, and we love that, and we want that to be a part of this channel. But for right now, we're going to do no editing so that we can get content out consistently to you guys. So let me know your thoughts on that. We're going to get an assist real quick, I think. No, we're not. Tried. It's a good idea, though. I think Coach is going to look back at that film, see the run, see us calling for the ball, and be really, really happy that he gave us these 8 minutes. We got a little interception there. Let's go with it, boy. Let's go, Vargas. Cut it back. Oh, one touch too many. And a big one at that. That's okay. Once again, I think Coach will see that run and just be impressed. So, can we get around that guy? Can we pass it in the middle? No. Once again, a big touch. I think it might have been caused by the defender. His physicality. Maybe we can improve ours a little bit and not get thrown off the ball quite that quick. Oh, almost had an interception. A little rough positionally. And Stefan Fry definitely would have just collected that ball. So, yeah.
Playing it in. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Right. Well, great read there to intercept.
Nice, here we go. We'll have a little one-on-one. Shot, get the shot off, goal! It's our very first goal in green and lime green, Seattle. I just love it. It's a good feeling. Now it doesn't do anything for us in terms of, it's not a competitive game. It's just preseason, so Shanghai is not necessarily a team in which we are concerned with beating in MLS play. But with that being said, I think we called for that. With that being said, this looks really good for us. Maybe possibly getting some consistent play time. Nice. Almost had an assist as well. Almost played our man through. We got an 8.4 form rating, and that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for consistency in terms of our numbers, in terms of our stats, just for a little while. We can set some different goals after we make progress throughout our career. We've solidified ourselves as a starter. I do think that we're maybe earning ourselves a place on the bench right now, even though we just give up a goal.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Beautifully disguised ball. Well, now in a dangerous position. Well, good
oh, that would have been really cool. I should have just took a shot, though.
Well, the referee left with no alternative.
Oh, and Shanghai has a man down with just 6 seconds left in the game. Doesn't look pretty. Here's just the ref.
Well, a drop ball after the injury
Quick
situation.
substitute for Shanghai. They're going to play the. Oh, we're going to play the ball back into them. Maybe the goalie bobbles that one. Oh, that's full time. All right, so Vargas and Nuhu and Ruiz on the score sheet. We had a great 8 minutes. I will tell you this. I'm going to go ahead and move the half lengths. And I think I left the commentary on, so I'm going to take that away as well. So let's go ahead and go to settings here. And all right. So half length, 3 minutes. I sure didn't feel like a 3 minute half, but I guess it gave me 3 minutes worth of playing time. Okay, I'll take that. And then let's see. Sorry about this, guys. Commentary volume. We're gonna take that all the way down. All right. Let's move on to the next one. I think we're gonna get some playing time here. Hopefully, maybe even a start after that form. No. 76 minute this time though. We're going to be coming on for Christian Roldan. He and his brother Alex are staples of this team. And are probably our heroes. You know, are probably people that we really look up to. Play it back to me. Can I play the ball in? It's useless. I can play the ball in, but it's useless. That's my spot. That's my man. Calito. I'm always trying to say people's names the right way. So feel free to correct me. Because I do care. We're going to put the ball in the back of the... No! Oh, it said so close, keep it up, and it's right. It is so close. And we will keep it up. Oh, man. So disappointing. Plays the ball through. Put our man in. Put the ball back on the net. And it's a goal. 2 games in the preseason and 2 goals. We still have 9 minutes left in this one. We've only played for about 5 minutes. So, I guess, I never really noticed it. I guess that, we have 3 minute halves selected. So, I guess when we come in, it gives us 3 minutes to play whatever amount of time it gave us, which is, I guess, cool. We'll see when we get our first start if that's the case, or if I had the wrong setting selected. We'll find that out together. All right, good steal. Oh, they got it back. It's 2-0. We ought to be in good position in this game, even though we do this. That is what they call the most dangerous score. That's okay. I think in this situation, it's probably comfortable, seeing as it was 1-0 before. And I would beg to say that 1-0 is the most dangerous score. or 0-0. Or if you will, maybe 3-0, the other team winning. It's the most dangerous score. Not sure. Come on, Vargas. We're keeping our position pretty well. It's hard for me. Usually when I do a player career mode, I'm doing like playing as a striker or something. And center mid is way more dependent upon your positioning, or it's way more important that you focus on your positioning, as well as like something like right back or center back, which would be fun, by the way. I would love to like find ourselves doing like a career mode, like left wing back. Maybe even find a homegrown player in the MLS that plays like a left wing back type role. And yeah, I just think that'd be really interesting. Maybe a shorter career mode episodes would be a little different, a lot more simming and such, but wouldn't be quite as exciting, but would be interesting. Let me know what you think about that, guys, and maybe we'll make that happen. Oh, come on. And that is game full time. Jordan Morris, the man who has 8 goals and almost just as many games this season, 2023, will be interesting to see. I'm going to really enjoy playing with Morris, because Morris is a great MLS player, potentially one of the best of all time. By the full time, like if he's a career MLSer, could be one of the best MLS players of all time. And when I say something like that, I don't mean that he will be the best player that ever played in the MLS. Like, he will never have an overall career better than Gareth Bale, but he will be, in the scheme of things, his impact on the MLS, goals scored, minutes played, as a captain, as a leader, and as a shining example of what an MLS player is. Yeah, it means a lot. He will be one of the all-time greats, one of the legends. Working on an improvement plan. Let's do that. Manager like that. Read a book by a club legend. I think we can do that. Not a big reader, but Vargas probably is. All right, media interview. What are we gonna say? The press wants to know how things work behind the scenes. Togetherness around the club. I think we're going with virtuoso, commitment from everyone. We're almost ready to make some investments, so I'm pumped up about that. Once again, I think that's just an awesome addition to this game. It'd be cool if I think we could buy stuff down the line, like houses and I honestly haven't gotten that far into a player career on this. Or if I have, I've done a lot of simming, so I haven't paid too much attention to it. All right, so we have one more game. This will be our very last game of this episode, and we're gonna see. We're actually gonna start this game, which I'm really pumped up about. We're gonna be playing right mid, which I'll take, and we're gonna see here if we get 3-minute halves, but we're also going to have our last chance to impress coach and earn a starting spot and or just a regular spot on the bench. It's going to be hard for him not to start us if we're playing, our form's like 8 every game, so it'll be really difficult for coach to not start us, I think. Back across the body, and we already have a goal. 4 minutes into the game. Stand up on the video boards, celebrate. I'm not sure what his signature celebration is, but I'm definitely gonna just be pressing B every time he scores. So we're just gonna be we're going to see what he's got. We're going to see everything. My buddy Chuy just likes to do the gritty all the time, but we're going to stay away from that. So, Obed Vargas already 7.0 in this match. Can we maintain that and add to it? I think we can. I think as long as the score stays what it is, it'll just naturally stay that way, if I'm not mistaken. Or it'll just naturally grow. As long as it maintains that we have the game winner. So I might drop back and help on defense a little bit. Nice little give and go. Can I get it back to you? Can you get it back to me? Oh, I'm offsides now. Nope, I was on offsides. I scored again. Oh, 2-0, both of it from Obed. And just like that, in the 15th minute, it's 2-0, and it's really starting to look like we're going to win this tournament. And it's really starting to look like we're going to win ourselves a starting spot. I can't believe that was onside. I made that run. I was having trouble holding that run up properly. All right. Played in. Ruby Diaz. Nice. Can he get his head on it? It's a good cross. 7.7 for him. If we can just keep, if we can get that above 8, I think that'll be 3 games, 8 and above. And I think it's gonna be really hard for us not to get playing time that way. I'm really trying to avoid having to get loaned from here. What I want to happen is to get, sold to Europe, and then maybe to get a loan from there, get sold to a bigger team, prove my potential, get sold to like an Arsenal or Manchester United or Manchester City, and then to get loaned from there, maybe spend some time in the German leagues, in France or something, and then earn my way back into their team. But there's a lot of different ways it can go, and it's really exciting. Also wouldn't mind like spending some time in Japan or something, But technically, if I can start for the MLS, then I don't think I would be going to Japan for sure. I did a career mode one time with Siagnum in the Japanese leagues. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if you guys would be interested in anything like that, but I like some of these smaller leagues. The level of competition is so much more equal. It's not like where you have it's not like where you have in the Premier League, like there's 3 or 4 teams every year, and really there's like 6 blue bloods, but there's like 3 or 4 of those blue bloods that you can just count on being disgusting and just just beat everybody. You can almost narrow it down to 3 teams every year that are going to win. One of them will win. There's plenty of parity amongst those 3 teams now, so it's not like it's boring or anything. And the level of play is just so great that, Anyway, my point being, I enjoyed that. And goal, we got 3 goals. We got a hat trick in our last game before our first professional game, or our first competitive game. And it came at a great time because I was starting to ramble about some stuff I wasn't prepared to talk about. So it was good to be interrupted in that fashion. And what a game for Vargas. I would think he would get subbed out here in a little bit. Can we go for 4? Can we go for 4? It's 4! We got 4 of them. 4 to the good. 4-0. Seattle is going to win this tournament. Number 73. Give the man a bow. '56th minute. I'm not sure. I'm not really honestly sure who we're playing right now. or where they're from. But they're not very good. Sarmiento. Yeah, Sarmiento. I'll have to look that up. Wow, we're just running right through them. Can we get an assist as well? Not right there, we can't. Oh, I pressed B instead of Y. My bad. My bad, coach. You know I didn't mean to. Nice. Little overlap. Oh, I gotta get back in position. I'm playing like a center mid, but I'm supposed to be playing right mid, I think. So, I'm confusing my teammates a little bit. My positioning not being great doesn't really help my overall form, even though I don't think you can hurt it too much right now. Can I get this guy to come to me? Send him through. Quit passing. Going. It's a wonderful trait for a team to have, and I think that this team, just based on chemistry and how many years a lot of these guys have played together, I think it's going to be nice. Nice. Ooh. Was I outside? There's no way I was outside, right? Freddy Montero coming off Diaz. This team is deep too. They have a lot of chemistry. They've played together for a long time. There's just a lot of depth to it. I think they have done a really good job building this team, and it's not like your average soccer build would take place over the course of like a year and a half, and then the team will stay together for 2 years, have some success. That's enough to get into the playoffs, have a good run, and then go into the Champions League, and then a couple of the players leave, and you either find yourself, rebuilding again, or you either find yourself rebuilding again, or you find yourself doing it the next cycle, replacing those players, and then rebuilding in a different way. But this team's just never rebuilt. This team has just always been what they are, and Seattle is an icon. And I'm a Charlotte FC fan, so I don't really want to say that, but Seattle is an icon for the MLS. But yeah, well, thank you so much for watching episode 1 of my Obed Vargas career mode. We're going to be playing for Seattle for the foreseeable future. We're going to be doing a little bit of simming. We're going to get this thing moving fast, and we're going to see what the rest of his career looks like. 2 Player of the Match trophies. I think 6 goals in 3 matches. That was just mind blowing. But it was the preseason, and nobody that we were playing is going to be anything close to the MLS competition. So that's going to be what we're going to be doing at the beginning of the next episode, playing our first MLS game. So see you back here very soon, twice a week. Have a good one.